let's go do. We'll work our way down. Okay, that should be much better now. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay. Thank you, game, for testing how loud that should be. There we go. Oh shit! Orin? Man. Sorry, I had to grab that loot real quick.
Guardian, I found that. You found a piece of me shed. A layer of past choice was molted here.
Orin, what? Was that you? What happened?
Yeah.
I clawed my way free of my own flesh. Peeled back the time scale. It's not the only one. And it smells like memory.
Oh, what the
There
fuck?
is nothing more familiar than scent.
Orin, would finding more pieces help you?
There's a lash in my eye. Yes. I think it will help me.
Oh, what? Oh! It's right there. It says collect Orin's molt. That's crazy.
This was the first. Raw still. I remember those nerves and burning lightning. I did not wish to leave, but it had to be done.
What do you mean you didn't want to leave?
It started as sunrise.
You must have been determined to leave the Nine to endure this. What did they do to you?
Whatever was needed. But this one specific straw, so dry and petty, a murky knife in spine, but the wound still tingles. Enough to break my service with splitting suddenness. It was personal, not a regret. A slight? I can taste it on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, there she is.
This is sterile. Embalming fluid and rubber, chalk taste. Ugh. My intent to stay shared in dead anger. The Aeonians test its petaled peels for a connection to their holy anomaly. They claim I was born here from a corpse flower mold.
Is that all it takes to stop being an emissary? Damn, I have to murder a sucker to quit my job. It's good to have you out.
That whiz of yours doesn't have as much anger behind it, but I don't need your pity by any name. I need focus.
Is it just open down there now? Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Exiles
really?
ahead.
They're picking over her corpse.
I need what they seek. Polluted ribbons and sinew lines to read. I don't mean to be cryptic. This one is mixed with dark matter. I left through a door that was always open, but I didn't leave to be Orin again. I thought I left to bring a message, but there's another reason.
My glimmer says the Nine let you leave knowing it'd fry your brain. What makes you think they want you delivering a message?
Your glimmer is worthless. That much I remember. And I know because I am here, so I am needed here. One last fragment into the hole. I can form the silhouettes of memories in my thoughts. Like neon outlines of overlapping events and momentary flashes. Like a downpour of beating rain. It's all out of order. These moments buck against the guide rail of chronology. But if I focus, there is one image. There. The image is clear. Of Gore, my ghost. Zest and sunny sweetness. I don't know where this was. I just see them, facing me. Maybe that's where I start. At the horizon. I'm sorry, Guardian. Give me time to bring this mess into order. As things clarify, I'll share them with you. And thank you.
No problem.
What in the hell does your ghost have to do with this?
I don't know. But I do remember he didn't like you.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual. I'm an acquired taste.
Ah.
Goal. This isn't him, but an idea imprinted on the silica.
You ditched the 9 over a ghost? These little con artists are almost as bad as your last boss.
Hey, watch it.
He
Yeah.
tried to warn me about the 9 and you, Wu Ming. Goal was kind and good. Fresh bread. I told him to go to the city. But he died. He was killed when the light was severed. It was
No.
petty. They grabbed the network with careless hands and ripped it from the sky just to free me of my bonds.
Orin, a war resulted from the event you're describing.
They knew I'd send Goal home, and so they saw our light snuffed. Such effort, all for one little ghost. The rest of them is causation. Dismissible aftermath.
Yeah, the 9 need water. They divert a river and kill everything downstream. You know it. I know it. I'm sorry they did it to you, too.
Not all of them.
That's fucked up, dude. You don't gotta kill her fucking ghost, dude. You could've just relinquished him. It would've been fine. We found another guardian. Jeez, they literally killed him for no reason.
It's another one of those time field fluctuations. Were those Vex cleaning the time field up? I wonder what they were trying to hide. Let's get a scan and see what Ophiuchus and Ikora think.
Timeline. Is that... Wait. Oh, God. My brain. Ugh.
Ikora. Guardian. Drifter and I have something to show you, to better varnish your understanding. Kepler is part of the Oort cloud, a sea cliff of Sol jutting over the abyss of space. If you want to understand what summoned you, you need to understand dark matter. Find a pool of radiolaria. Drifter will explain first.
I
Okay.
familiarized myself with the most recent studies from the tower. Dark matter is well documented.
Sure. In papers.
Peer-reviewed data is our strongest place of knowledge. Though I imagine,
Ikora.
Orin, you have a different angle on the subject.
Oh. Don't mind me.
Ghost, Guardian. We took a look at what you sent over, and I think it's incomplete. But it's the next thread I needed. Looks like a Vex cover-up. They were scrubbing information before you arrived, but there's more to be found. Ophiuchus is mapping a scatter plot of signatures that resemble Ghost Scan. You take half, I'll take the other half. We'll see if they turn up a clearer picture.
That's why that's what it is.
I've had my eyes on some of these Vex going haywire, and seems like the dark matter of this place is souring the milk, so to say. Once the stuff gets near Vex milk, the Vex become disconnected from the collective, and then go nuts before they slowly die off.
Oh, so wait, are you telling me that's how we got Sharp Cheddar? Is he's a dark matter infused Vex who didn't go insane, and how we get the new Vex? That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
The Vex becoming disconnected due to dark matter influence implies some part of their biology is aware of its presence.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
Even when limited to 3 dimensions.
Forgive me for only considering 3.
We're dealing with 2 separate problems connected by the 9. Dark matter, which is what they are, and time, which is what they shift. Dark matter can usually only be experienced, not observed. Think of wind or scent. Invisible, but detectable. Shifts in time, though, are harder to sense. We are drawings on a piece of paper, and without us knowing, that paper is being folded into a crane. We can seek their hands all we want, but we can't fold the paper. It is easy to feel adrift. Powerless.
Adrift is a good way to put it. If we can see the unseeable here, maybe we'll see what shaped our path too. We're facing this together, Orin.
Ikora, the Vex don't normally worry about their plans being discovered. Why cover something up now?
Yeah.
The attempt to conceal Maya's plans is precisely what worries me.
Time doesn't feel stable here to begin with. It must be easier for the Vex to manipulate it.
In small ways, yes. Though I believe they're more limited here overall. This place is governed by rules even the Vex can't bend.
Yeah.
Quarantining the Nine and the Singularity with it. Throwing themselves into dark matter. I think they're trying to build a resistance. Or fabricate one. Maybe they're close to an answer.
Ooh. What if a resistance against Maya? Against Sundaresh? Because that's fucking cool as fuck. That'd be impressive because the Vex have always operated semi-independently. The witness kind of manipulated them. But if they're trying to make a little rebellion against Sundaresh, that's sick as fuck. More power to them.
That's 2 down. Only 2 more signals to go.
Wait, Guardian. Orin, hold up.
Hey.
I feel like the L train during rush hour. All of them are queuing up in here. The Nine need us.
The vote. Of course they want to do it now. I remember my own transfer. There wasn't much fanfare. Zer was miscreated. They seemed eager to move on.
Excuse me? Are you telling me Zer was a Frankenstein for the Nine? And they just discarded him? Like, they discarded my boy like that? That's so mean! Bro, fuck these guys. What the fuck did Zer do besides just get created? That is so messed up.
Guardian, there's a growth in the Ionian settlement that the plant life is responding to. This interaction is arresting.
Cattleya rags. Beautiful.
We'll have to send additional researchers for further study of the interaction between transdimensional matter and material flora.
Once I can wrangle my proprioception out of the 6th dimension and stop my skin from shifting squares on the periodic table, maybe I'll write you a paper on it.
Okay. Okay, Orin, even that scrambled my brain. Oh. Ah. Anything, buddy?
Dark matter doesn't explain the time-lost artifacts we've seen.
It does, in a way. The Nine exist outside of time. When one intervenes in our dimension, it can cause tears in space-time, pull things through. A hole punch in our paper crane.
You have a talent for explaining complex concepts. Have you thought about how you could share what you've learned?
No. I have not been able to cloud through what is next for me.
Knowledge decays if it is not shared, as the Ionians say.
Ooh, I like that. Knowledge decays if it's not shared. I love that.
What do you miss most, Orin, now that you're not the emissary?
My media file collection. I put so much thought into curating it before all of this. I loved to magpie. Maybe I still do?
Lodi mentioned a collection of pressed music recordings he left behind. I bet he'd enjoy someone guiding him through a few hundred years of what he missed. The time-lost objects we've seen. All of them are obviously from the past. We haven't seen anything yet that appears to be from the future. Orin, can the Nine only pull objects forward in time?
Only forward. Never backward.
Yeah.
When I was emissary, I knew this truth as I knew my own pulse. The rule of chronal flow is the Nine's oldest. And their cruelest.
That's awesome. Both Drifter and Orin are fucking music nerds. Yes. Yes. Love it. Love it. Also, I love that she calls it magpieing. Because magpies are a type of corvid, and corvids like collecting shiny bits and bubbles until I have special interests. The structure signifies first contact with
The
the
nine on the
cosmos.
other side of the altar is connected to the singularity, but they aren't one and the same. I don't see why they would seek to create a black hole. But their goals are different from ours. We have no sway over them.
Can you blame me for wanting to try?
Of course not. We've both been fortunate to learn about the world from the safety of the tower and to learn about it from underneath our skin.
Then share that knowledge. There's a place and a future for you, Orin. Teach humanity what we cannot learn from study.
A future?
Yes.
I would like that.
A future all your own at that, Orange. Ah. Creeping in the shadows, okay.
Guardian, listen. I've been churning around why we're all here. Our roles. You and Ikora, like Spice, draw a line of warmth forward. But Lodi, he speaks and fog leaves his mouth. Focus. Whatever promise was given to Lodi was a half-truth, preying on vulnerability. He calls for direction through red static. I doubt he even knows where his line leads or what the Nine would do to him. He can't. If I didn't. He can't understand what he'll become. It's an impossible concept, but maybe if he did understand, he'd offer less friction. Maybe he'd be less cagey with us. I have an idea, but I'll need your firepower. Let's remove Lodi's blindfold. Hopefully it'll be clarifying for us both. There is a truth buried in Lodi. I've brushed it away like sand. When it stands, a tower above him, the choice is no longer a singular one, but fractal. He'll take this little mirage and make reality with density and silica. And your light. Gather it.
Silica. Sounds like we're missing some Vex ingredients to combine with your light.
Through electrostatic fog, we will ask him.
Isn't that a little forward?
Linearity appeals to me right now.
AKA, she's not fighting the thing.
Hello? Is this... Am I coming through all right?
Hey, buddy.
Lodi, hello. Orin and I had a question for you.
Do you taste the iron as they impart their charge? Is the flavor oxidized or smooth?
You taste iron too. Oh, oxidized, certainly. I've been noting the changes in alkaline flavor by hour. You absolutely need to tell me more about that.
It is an after effect of your possession. Their voice leaves a taste in your throat.
That's cool. Not cool, but, you know, being possessed by a giant celestial body is not cool, but... Oh! I wasn't expecting you to be there.
Are you going to tell us why you were here? The choice must be yours, as it was mine.
My organization received a signal and picked up. No one made a deal with anyone.
You picked up.
Not yet. They know a man only swallows thorns when he's starved.
I get it. Under all that, you take me as some poor rube, hoodwinked and knuckled under authority. You're wrong about me. Now, I get the feeling you're speaking from experience, and you think you know what you think you know. With all due respect, I ain't you.
Don't take it personally.
Easy,
I know
boy.
Orin is abrasive sometimes,
Yeah.
but please, she's trying to help, and we're almost ready.
Yeah,
I
she's
forwarded
not gonna
your
be a dick,
ghost
dude.
a frequency. Set a beacon. Coordinates to follow.
Yeah, she's not trying to be a dick to him. She's literally just trying to, like, see how, if there's any variation from when she was possessed by the Nine, for lack of a better term, or if there's any variation with him, like, if there's something different. But that reaction from him, I wasn't expecting that. That was kind of a bit of a cocky little shit.
But I felt a power there, too. If what you're showing me brings me any closer to that connection, well, I have to know more. Lay it on me.
I placed a version of myself behind a window to hide my reflection.
lead the way.
Focus.
What in the almighty heavens is this?
Oh,
This is
God.
what I wanted to show you. A vessel. An avatar of power who was and is Orin.
You're saying the people you used to work for,
Yes.
they do this to me if I let them?
Yes. Yes.
They will offer control over physics, motion through time, power without limit, to magnify you past what this body can muster.
What makes you walk away from that kind of gift?
It's not a
That's a
gift.
gift.
It's a trade. The strength you gain and the reasons you use it won't be yours. And you won't care. You will. For power.
But you're you again. You left. You can leave, so
No, you can't.
Why show
It's
me
not
this?
that easy.
This is a kindness. Because you should know what you're getting into if the Nine are involved. Accepting anything from them is the quickest way to make sure you won't go home. And I don't know how I left. It may not always be possible.
Yeah.
you're saying I might have to turn this down too. Your trade took everything from you, Orin. But they already took everything from me. I see it though. What you're saying. I see it 200 feet tall staring me down. My God.
Yeah.
Guardian, someone's on the line.
Do you see how Lodi is being led? A lick line of lashed scars clotting into a chlorine prod. Do you smell it on him? Feel it in his eyes? Stop! Stop, stop! I remember the Nine seek your most vulnerable moment. To give yourself freely.
Yeah.
They understand when to ask and when you'll accept.
That's what they
Do you call that a choice? The Nine don't make the rules, they are the rules. As far as they're concerned, volition does not exist. But I know better. It will hurt. But we should tell Lodi. Give him a clearer choice. An emissary is unlike a light-bearer. The power doesn't belong to you. Not a gift, like the Traveler's Light. Nor does it exist within, like the darkness. An emissary is an expression of the Nine's will. You wield only what they give you, and only to the end of their wishes. I won't say that Lodi's in danger. But what the Nine might do through him. Proclaiming tongues, dozens. Twisted, spoken excretions from timeless blue and violet plasmatic condensation. But which? Which of the Nine? Is it inner or outer orbits? I need to know! So it's inescapable. Lodi's been set on the path to become an emissary. But I don't know for which one. I'm responsible for putting that in motion. I can taste the tense link between me and him. Acid and capsaicin. Sting and tingling numb. An offering of recreational poison we withstand. That is their ploy. Arm us with knowledge, balanced with the subtle danger of being overridden. It is a straight line, and our changes don't loop into themselves like theirs. I escaped it, only to doom him. The Nine are terrible communicators. They don't understand us any more than animals understand the mirage of a photograph's captured depth. They need an emissary. But I found what was at the end of that path. Writhing to form language, with no will beyond theirs. Now I know. He will become it. Unless we divert him. Guardian, I think I've made a mistake. Lodi and I were talking. Now that conversation reeks of sulfur.
That sounds unpleasant.
I should have noticed it sooner before the conversation spoiled into argument, but I didn't. I pushed him, and he stormed off into the hills. I tracked him to here and set a beacon to signal him, but he hasn't responded. Find him.
Send us his last known heading. We'll find him.
Got this. Lodi! Lodi! Please.
Orin, what exactly were you two arguing about?
The past. What might be. And the cliff of what he is becoming. He prefers to look behind instead of what is in front of him. He values service over freedom. I've already made that mistake for him.
He's going through a lot. Maybe we can approach it with a little more tact.
Probably. I've picked up some prickly communication habits from my last job.
Yeah,
Orin,
that's fair.
we're here, but I don't see Lodi.
But his scent. Lost in time, hanging on brass and polished sand.
Okay. Guardian, I think she means that monument. And next to it, brass and sand must be the time-lost telescope.
Yeah.
If Lodi was here, maybe we can get a lead from those.
Orin sent you after me. It's nice to see people get worried when you disappear. I'm not actually going anywhere. I needed to look up at the stars and clear my head, but then the Vex turned up.
Anything we can help with?
Talk this out with me. Orin keeps telling me that I can't go back home. That
Yeah.
if I join 3, I'll lose myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that. That who we are before doesn't matter. If it did, 3 could have picked anyone. But it was me.
I understand. Sometimes I feel that way about the Traveler. It has a purpose beyond me. But it chose me. And I chose the Guardian. The choice matters. That it was you matters. Even Orin held on to pieces of herself as an
Yeah.
emissary.
Exactly.
That's what the Drifter
He's not
says.
saying that.
We all got North Stars.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you can find the North Star from where you're standing. See it?
This thing I can actually see it.
That's the one. Polaris. You know, my father taught me to fly an old Duster as a boy. I was an aerial surveyor during, well, we often flew at night. Stars were important.
Very important.
My old man used to tell me, nations are built by service.
Oh, please.
Drilled that phrase. Now, I didn't want to kill anyone, but I could help get a clear view of a target, make sure it was the enemy, and help minimize collateral. Then my eyesight didn't hold. I washed out. I thought I had my whole career planned out, and then gone in a haze. I flew longer than I should have, finding my way there and home again by the stars as much as my instruments. I remember being worried the stars never looked the same from the ground, but you orient yourself right, and there they are.
Oh. Okay. We're doing this again like Starcross. Alright. Skipper.
Our crew used to joke that we were sighting targets for Orion's next hunt,
Oh.
guiding his arrows to the hearts of evil men. We thought we could make killing fair. I'm not that naive anymore,
Yeah.
but as an emissary, I could still put a finger on the scale. A check. Sometimes that's all you can hope for in the world. To shift it just a bit in the right direction.
That's what I like to think we do with the light and the darkness. They're powerful, but it's who wields them that matters.
Yeah. And the Nine will strip you of who you are if you blindly go and give yourself to them. So, kind of takes away the important bit that is Louis Zero.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Okay. Yeah.
The position of emissary is not a comfortable one. Hanging between a mess of secondary colors caught in a minor key. The Nine need emissaries to understand humanity. Their subjective reality is fundamentally different from yours. Lodi is trapped in the present participle, becoming, transforming, beginning to hear the stretch of magnetic fields. Learning to bear the touch of the Nine like acclimating to lightning strikes. The Nine don't understand plain mauve disgust. How we react to the changes they put an emissary's body through. My choices, and the pain they brought me, are my own. I'm not Lodi. His pain, his choices, his changes. Jarrand again. He is wrestling with them. Have patience with him. Now and in future.
I'm not gonna scold someone because they're not from my town. They don't understand half the shit I'm saying.
There's something beyond the Conductor's Vex manipulating the time-space around us. If the Vex didn't cause this, they were drawn to it. We've seen how they react to dark matter. Everything points to the Nine, but this place doesn't resemble the unknown space they've utilized in the past. From what I'm seeing, this mystery looks less like a cipher we're meant to decode, and more like a panic scrawl we're struggling to read. This is a crime scene. We're captured in the gravity of this too. But we still chose to come. Timelessness or not, we're here now. And we've changed set futures before.
Ikora's got a lot to look over here, and we've got one more time field to scan. Let's move, Guardian. Guardian, you've got an incoming call.
Guardian, Ophiuchus has produced an interesting development from the data you've sent us. There are particles here caught in each disturbance that are suspended as a sort of static image. The Vex don't normally work like this. They rewrite something immaculately, as if it had always been that way. But this is sloppy. Too sloppy for Maya Sundaresh and her collective. Whoever did this wasn't worried about covering their tracks. They intended to be followed, and the Vex are sweeping up behind them. I wonder. We've always suspected the Nine existed in a parallel dimension of sorts. We know they're involved in bringing us here. What if we're on the right track, but facing the wrong direction? It makes sense that the Vex would be hunting after a fourth-dimensional being that can slip across time like they can.
Yeah.
Maybe the Nine can accomplish something the Vex can't. For now, that's our best theory.
I mean, yeah, you just told me. You just literally got news how dark matter affects the Vex. They usually go berserk and mad and break down, but what if it's sharp cheddar? Here we go. What the fuck? Be weaponized.
Guardian, hurry. The Nine want to talk. Formally.
And they're not too keen on waiting.
Oh. Hi.
Yes. Pressed glass. Light shining. Standard procedure. Let them in.
Oh, good. I was worried they would start without...
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Nice of you to answer.
Oh.
Quitter, your vessel is required.
You may borrow.
Don't.
Your captured audience assembles.
Invitation to notarize transfer. Tonight the weapon answered.
Speak what eight have spoken.
Quiet your clods and gases. We all have else things to be. But only one right now.
I hold the vessels. Old.
And new.
This quitter is an outcast, but still connected and useful.
This beautiful boy is the emissary to be. Paperwork permitting. And you, Guardian.
What?
You are the weapon we chose by right and trial.
The weapon guides the transfer on the edge of its paracausality to shroud this chained sequence, to fell Vex and parry prediction. Be ours.
Kneel! Kneel. And let your knobby quarks press the hadrons. Do all present here ratify this contract? Aye or nay?
Nay.
Huh. Predictable. My vote is aye. Obviously.
Emissary appointment, declination, weaponized flesh tool, affirmation.
As you sustain us, you will sustain us. For accepts.
Yea, unsheath the weapon. But reactionary choices. Empty-seated. Nay to the emissary.
Stupid to ignore threat, arm ourselves. We never move without intermediaries. I to all.
Complete, abject, insulted refusal.
Ridiculous. 6. We are at war. 1 casts our vote in the affirmative.
This council sees the weapon loosed, but stands unmoved to ratify an emissary. 8 votes cast. 1 remains. It is required. Weapon, you are charged with seeking the final vote. 3. Our vacant gives you what you need.
Huh?
Never again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw up.
Seek 3 at the altar. All paths converge, Guardian weapon.
Stop calling me that! Ugh, not a weapon.
Guardian, all the 9 seem to know what the weapon is for, but I don't have a clue.
All I felt when they were talking about whatever you were for was terror.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Ugh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Guardian, you have 1 new call.
I know folks speculate about my haul behind my back. But what they don't realize is, I don't know a damn thing about it either.
That's very
Honor
apparent.
called it an engine of pure potential. But potential for what? I never knew or cared. Long as I fed it dark motes, it kept spitting out primevals, and that was good enough for me. But since we arrived here, that old hall's been acting real squirrely, like it's trying to give me the slip. I never thought of the motes we put in there as sentient. Of course, all the baddies you dusted probably felt some kind of way about it. But the motes themselves, I reckoned they were just leftover scraps from your target practice. But the way the hall's yapping at me, I think maybe they wanted to be dunked. And now, they want out.
Okay. You've been dunking sentient beings. There's got to be a fan art of that somewhere. Oh, that's... Okay. Confront Archon Lavask under the heart of the singularity and uncover the mystery behind the invitation. I remember shooting the stars and stuff. Or something like that.
Lodi, before we get further, the woman you knew, what was her name?
Are you sure you need to know that, Ikora?
I want to know who I'm fighting for.
You're fighting for the most fearless person I know.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get to that god, you're going to ask him why they killed Dr. Nella Davis.
Also, yes, of course, Ikora is a doctor in her past life.
The transfer was successful. My senses are beginning to settle. I feel smaller.
Couldn't help but count while you all were calling the 9, but, where was 3?
Absent. And I remember I know why. I'm supposed to tell you something.
You have your chisel, Orin. Use it, and find us clarity.
I don't like the way she said that. It feels like she's supposed to tell us a warning, and I don't like it. It's kind of making me worry.
The Vex and the Singularity. Maya's goal has always been to return to the Golden Age, but a black hole won't get her there.
But maybe a member of the 9 could. She came to make a deal with 3. Trade the current age for the Golden Age?
A trade like that wouldn't be possible. The 9 can bring anything forward in time,
Yeah.
but nothing ever goes backward. 3 would have told her as much.
Maya's echo means no isn't an answer.
This sounds like it isn't about simple refusal, though. It's a matter of physical impossibility.
When Maya spoke to us in the gorge, she said she did what she came here to do. But we're not back in the Golden Age. What did she try to do?
The echo can compel, but it cannot force the impossible. We can't worry about this now, Guardian.
Yeah.
We need the Archon out of the way. Then we'll deal with Maya.
There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, whoa, hey, whoa. Hey, let's, Okay. You know what? Nope, that's not right. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. It'd be awesome if you didn't do that. No! Okay, one down. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, where do I gotta go? Ah. Oopsies. Ah, I was correct. There we go. Okay. Rally! Okay, 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 okay. Jeez. Oh my god, God forbid I peek a corner. Oh. Okay, jeez. Spicy. Very spicy. Chill, chill, chill. Come on, come on, come on. Oop. Reminds me of the subjugated fight in Echoes. Like, Volta Glass with, like, Echoes fight. Woo! Oh, 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 you guys are spawning in? Oh, oh, you guys are respawning. Wait, whoa, hey, whoa, wait. Okay, okay, I need you guys to chill out. I got this. I can do it. Just let me do it. I just want to. Just let me kill them. Just let me kill the robots. Let me kill the robots. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh god. There we go. Okay. What did I just see? Why are you guys respawning already? What? No! 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 No chickens! Yes! Woo!
The giver must not be approached. Exiles, prevent the deathless advance!
Is anyone else freezing? Muscles are locked? I feel awful. Something's wrong.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
I felt that too, the day after I quit. Joints locking up, frozen, head to toe. Something was very, very wrong. The Archon is hiding the truth from his people. Drifter, you need to bring your ship close. I'm remembering part of the message I was meant to deliver. Ready the derelict. Bring the wall.
What? Why?
Because I'm supposed to tell you now.
Oh, they're finally supposed to tell him why he's been hauling that big old fucking hunk of junk. It's a little fucked up and funny, but... He's ascending! He's ascending! Oh. 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 Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Holy crap. Okay. The Archon is a little angry, he thinks. Where did that go? Why did that go there? Did it hit another grenade and then it got stuck to the wall because it hung to that oh my god. Oh my god, please, with the grenades. Shoo. Okay, you're done. You're done. Go.
I'm nearly in eyesight. There's a lot of exiles on the ground.
No kidding.
More than any number can count. Annihilate 1 and 3 will roar in my voice. The Giver and his answers are unreachable. Exiles, take down the deathless ship.
Taking heavy fire.
Uh-oh. There it is. I forgot you can just shoot the telepads. I'm so dumb. Oh, that was good timing. I almost just fucking killed myself. Go. Bam, bam, dum, bam, dum, dum. Bam, dum, 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 dum. There we go. Fuck! I mean, I love portals. Yay! Rally! Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me go. I'm free.
Nope.
Wow. There we go. Whew.
Whole damn flood of exiles just ran outside. Archon's not bluffing. Can't get close to whatever the hell that is. I'm taking too much fire.
No. This is how it happens, isn't it?
I don't need to breathe. Ikora, why don't I need to breathe? Am I dying?
Hold on, Lewis. We're almost there.
What do you mean you don't need to breathe? Wait. What the
My chisel is
fuck?
sharp. The message is clear. I understand what was forgotten. 3 is dead.
I knew it.
The 9 that
Fuck.
invited us here. is dead.
I'm so sorry. It was like a block in my mind. The Nine wouldn't let me remember until now.
They brought us here to tell us something. They rearranged our entire lives. For what?
There has to be a reason. What type of message are we supposed to hear from the dead?
The end of endings has been revealed. See how the blood of the giver feeds the singularity.
They're using 3's body to widen the black hole. They
Oh
made
my
the singularity. We need to hurry before we're overtaken.
Train the giver.
Oh,
Devour its flesh beyond flesh, my exiles. Coast the infinite. And you, deathless, I will cut you down long before the singularity grows large enough to swallow you.
The Archon is the only thing between us and the answers we deserve. Bury him, Guardian.
Absolutely, I will. But, like, what does that mean? They're supposed to be tied to the planets. So does that mean that just his entity is dead, but the planet is fine? Or does that mean the planet is now also gonna, like, implode or something? Or can we just, like, technically replace 3, like, with someone? Like they do emissaries? What does that mean? I fucking love these ships. I want to be, like, I know technically we did a couple seasons back, but, like, I want to fucking be on those ships more. I want to see the inside of them. Also, this is an old shuttle. So we're doing some fucking Skywalker shit. Okay. Also, that shuttle is probably early years of shuttles. It's patinaed and stuff, and we've seen that stuff in the Cosmodrome and stuff. But I'm thinking that was pulled possibly from Lodi's timeline. I fucking love space shit, dude. How do you hate this? How can anyone hate this? This shit's fucking insane. Look, it's fucking beautiful, man. Oh, I know what that is. Uh-oh. I'm getting flashbacks to Forsaken.
The design speaks of the end, dear ones. All of this is as foretold. It is why we prepare, why we readied our bodies and conglomerated our minds.
The Archon is inside that thing.
Yep, I know.
It appears to be drawing power from the catch above. We'll need to power it down to get him out. Guardian, let's get to that catch.
You're telling me this isn't House of Wolves? Look at that. That's crazy. I was like, hey, I want to be on these ships more, and the game's like, I got you.
Exiles, did I not foretell of a ruinous villain? The grand design promises victory in the face of our greatest foe.
Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh, this is like the third time I've had to break onto one of these ships. Okay. Why is it always such a pain? Oh, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting the party? Oh, I'll just, you know what? I'll just make myself at home. It's fine. Don't mind me. I'm just not even here. Okay? Here. Take one of those. And then you take that one. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that works, I guess. Ah. Of course.
Power draining from the catch. That should get the Archon out into the open.
Kepler will rend into infinity as exiles return, riding the miracles of the event horizon home.
Whee! Whee! How fun. Oh, less fun. Less fun. Less fun. Oh, way more fun. That shit was cool.
Deathless. I'm fated to flay you in the shadow of the killer's carcass as you're fated to die. Face me, weapon of the nine! This was not the path of the grand design. Incorrect, false, trickster, deathless, ruiners. For my exiles, we command the servitors. Whatever they will find is their last. We must feed the singularity. We must rise to become House Ascendant. The longer we fight,
He sounds just like Skolas, dude. He literally, it's the same shit. It's just instead of being with the, like, dealing with the Vex, we're dealing with the fucking 9. This guy's actually insane. Buddy, that's not how it works. It's not good. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't you have servitors, damn it? Oh my god, I see you. I see it. I see it. Oh, this is kind of insane. There we go. No, no, we're not doing that. Please, please, I know you're not fucking around, but please, give me like 2 seconds to breathe. Oh my god. The way you guys are spawning is so annoying. Can we just have this 1v1? Why, like, literally, dude, come on. Come on. Oh, of course. I almost didn't make that. Oh. Almost launched me off the map, imagine that.
the universe conspires against us, my exiles. How could you take this from me? May you rend and burn for an eternity. In the singularity's embrace.
I just had the craziest idea I've ever had in my life. What if we can wake it up? What if that's what the hall is for? Play the game. I spent years filling it with energy. The hall knows what it was made for.
3 intervened so Drifter would bring the means to revive them. Brought Lodi to give them a voice. Summoned the weapon in myself so we would hear their message.
I don't want to see 3 again. You were brought here to raise the dead, bring them to life. They'll close the tear. Wake them and listen.
Orin, wait. This call is different than the others? What happens to me if they're dead?
I guess you'll find out.
Guess so.
What?
Whatever you see, don't worry about me. I was made for this. Line's open, weapon.
On your signal, hero.
You got us here, Guardian. Now get us the answers we deserve.
Don't call me weapon.
When you're ready.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Not running from this one. As much as I'd like to.
Damn, Drifter.
Not every day you resurrect a god.
Nope. Not every day you're killing a god either. Whoa.
You stand here, that I would not die alone again.
What?
If you cannot give me what I want, what can you do?
Still I die afraid, at your sister's command.
You are a being who bends all rules. Why do you fear breaking this one?
A death ensures extinction. Listen carefully, children of my earth. To survive, you must bind the nine.
Sundaresh, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard, I swear to God.
It cannot be done. The weapon will do it. Strike true, weapon. Goodbye, Ambassador. Goodbye, Commander.
Come, coward.
What? Oh, good shit, Guardian. You alright?
Little trick.
Yeah. Welcome.
I'm fine. I'm dead again. Or 3 is dead again.
About 9 touched. Jeez.
The 9 can't exist here. Same as we can't exist in a painting.
3 said their death starts a chain reaction that leads to extinction. But if they went through all the trouble to get us here, to send a message to the children of their Earth,
then it must be a warning.
I knew it.
Not a promise.
Yeah.
3 gave us instructions to prevent extinction.
bind the 9. A dying wish to save us.
Holy shit! Wow! Oh my god! That's fucking crazy, dude. And of course it's 3 that wants to play sacrificial fucking lamb. Jeez! That was crazy! Also, that was like one of the coolest cutscenes we've had in a while. That was crazy. Oh, look at your new robes!
We're asked to do something we're told is impossible. On threat of universal extinction. All 3 of our lives altered by the 9 to bring us here. To receive the message.
4 if you include Orin.
Guardian, weapon. Ambassador Lodi. And me. Vanguard commander, apparently.
And I never meant to go into politics. I still don't know what I am now. But I know I'm still me. I want to help. I want to say hello.
The heavens aren't raining fire yet. All we can do is pray that 3 bought us the time we need and get to work.
Yeah. Hey.
It's back. The hall is back, like it
What?
never left. Take a good hard look. 9 touched.
What?
They won't let me go. We eat our hearts out trying to help, but things always get worse. That's fate. Long life just means you get a good view of the carnage.
We're not out of the game yet.
Yeah. We're in it. As pawns.
Yeah.
I'll go
I think he. No, he'll
We
be
will
right. Just
figure this out.
he needs a drink.
Yes, ma'am. You both know my situation. This is my time now. I want to be of service. Is there a place on Earth?
Always.
What kind of colleague would I be to leave an agent behind?
Oh. Man, this is awesome. Alrighty. With Lodi and the Caldera to discuss this. But
When 3 spoke through me, I think I saw time the way they do. Flat. Like I was high up and could see my life all at once. It was hard to make out where I came from. It was so far away, but I could see where I am. I fit here.
yeah.
Like 3 knew I was the best agent to poach. What can I say? I bring that special something you won't find for another 1,000 years. From that vantage, way up high, I saw that I don't go back.
Yeah.
And that someday that'll be okay. Because I'm needed here. I can be the emissary humanity needs. Create a bridge between us and the extra-dimensional suits. Bind the 9.
Yeah.
It'll be dangerous. Sounds fun.
Now he's getting it.
I'm the emissary now. 2 feet in 2 worlds. Orin said first thing she did was make a new look for the role. I think she was onto something. Everyone in the future just has the worst sense of style. I'm sorry. I can't hold it in anymore. You are wonderful people, but you all look ridiculous.
Hey.
Anyway, if you're looking for next steps, Weapon, I've got intel on something that might interest you. The 9 found something from the old office. Thought you might be interested.
As you approach the altar, you feel strange, kind of hum. It is not audible, but you feel it both physically and paracausally within you. There is also something else there, a new feeling. It's not anything you experienced before, it's some kind of resonance beyond the physical and paracausal. You feel satiated, yet there is a sense that there is much more to whet your appetite on this planetoid and elsewhere. Seems you've been taking your first steps into a larger, stranger world. Graviton through the ages.
Guardian, Lodi shared with me what 3 told you. Showed you that their death was at the conductor's hand. She didn't get what she wanted, but in her tantrum opened something more frightening. The singularity. It's coming from inside 3. It will lead to unknown space. Follow her and find what the conductor and her Vex intend to do now they killed the one being who could help them.
That's where the raid goes. Well, that's not gonna happen.
This briefcase is from where I worked. Must have been pulled in with me.
Something nearby reads similarly to the singularity on Kepler. Not enough to threaten the planetoid, but enough to warrant intervention. Guardian, we need to find each one and eliminate it.
Okay.
Are these
Sounds
what was in
easy
the
enough.
briefcase? They look like axion bolts.
Ow.
I didn't know
It's the
this tech
arm.
existed
Oh,
prior
jeez.
to the Golden Age.
Good. What was intended to be forgotten was.
Lodi, can you tell me more about where you both worked?
I can. We were well acquainted. Warming up to pals. The organization we worked for, the Department of External Observations, I was a linguist specializing in alien translation. Your predecessor was a mathematician. The department's goal was to
Hell
make
yeah.
friends with whoever was out there. Take humanity to the stars. Looks like a lot of objects fell through with me. Found a nameplate from my desk. Agent Louis Yarrow.
Lodi was a chosen name?
I was born in Lodi, Wisconsin. Got the nickname during my bachelor's and never had the heart to tell people to stop.
Wisconsin. Was it beautiful there?
It was beautiful because it was Wisconsin.
That's cool. It's actually a really cool name.
Lodi, you mentioned my predecessor was a mathematician. Seems she and I shared interests. What did she work on?
Officially aeronautics, unofficially what we called Project Graviton. Our scientists discovered technology
That
that
explains
allowed
why
us to
she's a
punch small holes through space-time.
She
void
sounds like
user.
someone I'd like to know. Or maybe already do.
The only thing keeping us from turning to spaghetti was her math. She's incredible.
It explains so much about Ikora's personality and her choice of abilities.
One more bolt. Let's nip it in the bud before it turns into a wormhole.
Louis, we've been friends in 2 lifetimes.
And both times, I had to bend over backwards for you to take me seriously.
Oh, please. I'm not that judgmental.
You thought I was made by robots.
It's Ares 1. This was the ship that first met the Traveler on Mars. It must have slipped through time too.
Lodi, this was the ship that enabled first contact.
Wait. This ship made first contact? When?
Ares 1 greeting the Traveler was the beginning of the Golden Age. It must have been after your time.
The naming pattern follows how the department named all our test vessels. Are you telling me we actually did it? We made first contact? Holy cats, we did it! Yes! We made first contact!
A couple centuries late, bud, but yeah. I'm assuming it's over here somewhere. Yeah. Oh.
Hold that victory lap. I'm picking up a Vex signal headed toward us. Guardian, protect that history.
You won't tell me anything about her unless I ask first?
Naturally. I'm good at my work.
I know I told you I didn't need to know about her, but she deserves to be known. What was she like?
She was amazing. Loyal to a fault once she decided she liked you. Warmed up to me when I got logistics to import the nice chalk from Japan. Smart as all hell, too. Everyone turned to her for help. Before I was abducted, she was doing proofs for a gun that could fire tears in space-time.
I know what that gun is. I have that gun. That's my favorite gun. That's my gun. That's my favorite gun. I love that gun. Yeah. That's my graviton lance. That's my baby.
I tell my warlocks that light isn't a sparrow to ride. The secret is not to seek control, but to channel it. Light is, in all things, synecdoche to life. 3's choices and our actions led us to where we are now. I could surrender autonomy and credit fate for everything I am. Or I could reject it entirely. But that's just a knee-jerk reaction to discomfort, to fear. I am who I choose to be. If that makes me unhappy, I choose again. Let's see where fate leads us. And we'll channel it to where we need to go.
Damn right. Okay. Hey, buddy. Guardian, Lodi greets you with a kind smile. I know the eye is a little weird. He says, pointing to his glowing left eye. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Mr. Drifter called it roguish and then winked at me, so at least it doesn't freak folks out too much. We have seen far too much for that to freak us out. He shakes his head with a chuckle. Anyways, I got something I think you might be interested in. Something the DEO was working on way back when. Dr. Davis too, in fact. She was leading the charge. It was a weapon, really under wraps. As you can imagine, a singularity had been harnessed in a kind of... He rubs the back of his head, searching for the words. I'm sorry, I'm a linguistics guy. I'm not really read up on the science. The important thing is I can feel it, if that makes sense. Aluminum and cellulose snapping. I think it might have fallen through time like I did. Have a chat with Emeritus in the Caldera. He and I have been working together. He can catch you up. Good to see you again, anomaly blessed weapon. Oh, stop calling me weapon. His tone is warm, but there's an air of sadness around him. This is a time that should be spent in quiet mourning for our anomaly's change, but today must be given to action instead. The sainted linguist, voice of the holy anomaly, has felt the instability of the time on Kepler. An instrument of great power has pierced our atmosphere. We have little information on the weapon, but it must not fall into the hands of those who would use it selfishly. As you know, the Vex have a tested interest in anything that bends time in the way they do. Our search for this instrument begins now. We tuned our resource locations equipment to the frequency given off by the instrument. Use it to triangulate the location of anything that seems out of the ordinary. The Emeritus sends you coordinates that lead to a rocky ledge in the northern reaches of Outer Steppes. I'm going to end it here for now. Toodaloo for now.